The 2019 MTV Movie Awards are just around the corner, and we're going to take a stroll down memory lane with some of the most memorable moments from the show throughout the years to prepare for this year's momentous occasion. What's up, you guys? Dorsey here for Clevver News. As much as I love the more refined award shows like the Oscars and the Golden Globes, I'm a sucker for the MTV Movie Awards for its zero F's given attitude and highly produced buzzworthy moments. And with this year's show right around the corner, we thought we'd remind you of some memorable moments that definitely deserve the popcorn trophy. Now, depending on how long you've been a Clevver fan, you may remember that back in 2015 we did a similar list, so this time around we're focusing on the past 5 years because let's be real, I can barely remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday, let alone what happened at an award show 10 years ago. In 2018, comedy queen Tiffany Haddish hosted the show, and it goes without saying that she was the perfect choice for the job.
I challenge you to grapefruit a banana like I did in Girls Trip.
I accept your challenge.
Oh, you nasty. I like that to chocolate.
She spoofed some of last year's biggest films and kept everyone's funny bones tingling the entire night. Wind it back to 2017 when we witnessed a trailblazing first kiss win by Moonlight stars Ashton Sanders and Jarrell Jerome. Unfortunately, homophobia is still widespread, and it's not too often that we get to see two men sharing a kiss on screen, especially two men of color, because of ongoing stigma surrounding hypermasculinity, so this win was so dope and much needed. Then in 2016, remember when Ariana Grande gave a retro rendition of Dangerous Woman in that pink dress that gave all the Marilyn Monroe vibes and swooned us into falsetto heaven? Yep, it was everything.
Something about you makes me feel like a dangerous woman.
Honestly, the pipes on that girl are just unreal. I love me a good pair of mutant lungs. Moving on to 2015, we had another lady host in the house by the name of Amy Schumer. Amy was comedy's new it girl at the time because Trainwreck had just come out, and her Comedy Central show Inside Amy Schumer was collecting all the awards, so to have her as the host of the MTV Movie Awards was a big deal. She of course did not disappoint and gave everyone the smooch they didn't know they needed by making out with Amber Rose. And now taking it all the way back to 2014 when Rihanna was still making music and performed live with Eminem their hit song Monster for the first time ever.
I'm friends with the monster that's running my head.
Honestly, as a member of Rihanna's army, I really do miss her music making days, but girlfriend is killing it with Fenty Beauty and her Savage Fenty lingerie line, bringing in all the dough, so I respect that the music is just gonna have to take a backseat for now. Also, hello Eminem, will the real Slim Shady please stand up on an award show stage again soon? We miss you, man. Now before we go, I have to throw in some honorable mentions because they were too good not to shout out once again. Who could forget in 2009 when Sacha Baron Cohen descended his junk into Eminem's face and his entourage had to push him off before he stormed out of the venue. In the moment, everyone was like, bruh, that was real. But then of course, it was later revealed that Sacha and Em are just really good actors because the whole charade was indeed planned. Then there was that time in 2014 when Rita Ora ripped Zac Efron's shirt off during his acceptance speech and single-handedly proved that God is real because only a divine power could chisel a body so perfectly. And for our last honorable mention, but certainly not least, let's take it all the way back to 2005 when Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams recreated their run and jump kiss in the rain from The Notebook on stage. Their chemistry could bring a tear to the eye of any non-believer in love. Gets me every time. Alright guys, that concludes our list of 5 of the most memorable moments from the MTV Movie Awards over the past 5 years. We will be covering the MTV Movie and TV Awards on Monday, so make sure you're tuned into Clevver. Also, we will have an all-new episode of Dirty Laundry on Clevver Style, and you will not want to miss it. Be sure to subscribe to Clevver and hit that bell to receive notifications whenever we post. Then click right over here for another video that will rock your world. Thanks so much for watching. I'm your host, Drew Dorsey, and I'll see you next time.